Alaskan Bush People star and family matriarch Amy Brown survived a devastating lung cancer ordeal and beat the odds. Unfortunately, she is now being spotted looking unwell. Fans worry that her cancer has returned. Are they right? Early this year, Amy Brown revealed that her cancer went into remission in late 2017. She reported that she was feeling better and that, thanks to her appetite's return, she was gaining weight again and back over 100 pounds. That's great news when you are on the road to recovery. Unfortunately, this new report may show that she has suffered a major health setback. RadarOnline reports that Amy Brown was spotted in a wheelchair on March 15th. She didn't really talk, the source revealed. And the source made another observation. She looked pretty thin. All of that is deeply troubling to hear. Amy is only in her 50s, so one wouldn't necessarily expect for her to be confined to a wheelchair. But recovering from a serious and debilitating illness takes time. Contrary to some reports, Amy Brown's cancer wasn't cured in a Christmas miracle. The remission, which happened before Thanksgiving, has been followed by health setbacks. Cancer, even when defeated, can take a lot out of you. But if Amy is in a wheelchair in March, so some can't help but wonder if she's okay. If Amy appears to be once again losing weight, some fans are terrified that her cancer has returned. If Amy's cancer has returned, there have been no direct revelations on social media. Amy's young daughter Rain has been acting as the family's de facto spokesperson on social media despite being only 15. That's a great age to be on social media, just not an ideal age for someone to bear the burden of speaking for the family. Rain's recent posts have been on her feeding a horse, holding a dog, cheering on the March for Our Life students. However, one recent post in which Rain thanks Gabe Brown's mysterious girlfriend, who is also her good friend, for cheering her up, comes to mind. Was Rain's post about melancholy really about her mother's cancer? We actually don't think that Rain was talking about that because she singled out missing home as a major factor. And according to this report, it sounds like Rain has good reason for not enjoying her time filming Alaskan Bush People in Washington state. RadarOnline reports that the Brown family is hated in their new town. Omak is a small conservative town, an indignant resident revealed. The new neighbor of the Browns continues and begins to sound like a stock character from a horror film set in a small town, saying, "We're not like Hollywood and we don't like strangers running around." The whole point of Alaskan Bush People is that they film in the middle of nowhere, and it sounds like they've found just such a place, as this resident continues. "We're old school. We can't tolerate having them in our town." After complaining that they've turned the town into a television set, the complaint continues. "They are guarded by the film crew. We're all thick of the whole thing." So it might be that Rain isn't having a good time because she is a 15-year-old girl who loves her family and hates being seen as an intrusive Hollywood outsider. We kind of feel like if Amy's cancer has really returned, that would be at the forefront of Rain's thoughts before homesickness. But it's possible that Rain has been instructed to not reveal or even hint at her mother's renewed battle with cancer. At the same time, however, it is possible that Amy became sick with something else, such as the flu, and had a particularly rough go of it. We are no oncologists, but it seems likely that the chemo and radiation therapy that Amy underwent might still, months later, have left her immune system somewhat compromised. That could make growing ill even more severe. It's not uncommon to feel tired out and even lose weight when you catch something like the flu. For Amy's sake and that of her entire family, let's hope that this is the explanation. Alaskan Bush People, 13 secrets they don't want you